That wasn't me.
Okay, thank you. So I can see you there, sir, Kishore. But my question is to Vineet.
Yeah.
Vineet, has at any point of time Byju's, its direct representatives, indirect representatives carried out telemarketing calls on children to push your courses?
I'd like to give a very direct and categoric answer to that. No. And the answer is clearly a no.
You never call children, you never call parents. There has never been any push call on anyone who's a probable customer, being a child.
No. So I'll explain that, right, Arnab? We don't go about making cold calls to, sell our courses or sell Byju's or sell any of our educational products. We only call customers or people who are interested in our products once they've given us a touch point into our system, which would either be showing interest on the website, or they've come in through a referral, or they've reached out to us through one of the leads forms across our ads.
No, one second. This is again, I'm sorry, Vineet, it may be direct, but it's a very indirect reply. I'm not asking you whether you do cold calls, hot calls, or calls with leads.
Yeah.
I am asking you whether, and I think you understand my question, whether you call children or their parents based on a database which you may have, based upon a lead which you may get, to push your courses, based upon information which may be available to you, will then go into where you got the information from. But do you ever call customers who are children? Have you ever made such a call?
No, we won't make calls to the children. We would make calls to the parents. If there is an interest, we will call. That is the first line of communication that you would like to have to speak to anyone who's shown interest in your course.
So how do you establish the interest is another point. But now let me come to a specific.
Sure.
You have a business to run, I'm sure. But here's a question. Does Byju's directly or indirectly sign parents into loans or not? And the question is, do you get parents into a debt trap? I'd like to have Kishore and Sanju in this part of the question. Do you directly or indirectly sign parents into loans or not?
So we as a company do not offer any loans to any customers.
No. Do you directly or indirectly sign parents into loans or not? I think, Kishore, the question is not being answered. No, one second.
No, Arnab, I am answering the question.
Arnab, let me intervene. The question is not being answered. Like any other corporate, they make people sign on papers where the financial terms, the obligation, the loans, the EMI is not understood by the customer. They are not an authorized NBFC. They have lending partners. They indirectly make people sign. Their people have approached me as a parent, and when I question them as a financial expert, asking them the details of the loan, the EMI, they have no financial knowledge.
Let me be very categorical and clear. We have two sides out here. This is 1 minute, please. Now this is getting more serious at this stage. Advocate Anubha Srivastava, are you there? Advocate Chirag Naik, please come into the debate. Sanju, I'm just coming to you in a minute. The NCPCR has categorically observed that families are unaware of the terms and conditions of the loan that they are signed into. Vineet, your reply suggests that you don't directly do it, but you don't deny indirectly doing it with lending companies, which amounts to the same thing.
No, I'm not saying that. I just said in order to assess students that require financial support, we connect the parents to reputed third-party banks or institutions.
So you do the same.
And it's then on the parents and the banks to have a connection and then take things forward.
No, so that's all right, but your answer should have been yes or no, we do. Because I asked you, do you directly or indirectly? You're saying we indirectly sign parents into loans. That's what I understand, Anubha.